IT band syndrome to me is a commonly overused kind of catch-all diagnosis used by doctors that's given to runners commonly. Pretty much if you go to the doctor and you have pain coming down the outside of your leg and it's not coming from a nerve, they just call it IT band syndrome. True IT band syndrome is actually just the friction on the outside of the knee from repetitive motion. But for a lot of these people that are misdiagnosed, the source of their pain is actually up by the glute med and specifically in the tendon. They typically have a tendinopathy going on, which is actually driving their pain. And you can look at the referral patterns here. Guess what? It overlaps with where IT band syndrome usually shows up. So it often really is just a glute med tendinopathy that's hiding behind that diagnosis of IT band syndrome. Now, the issue here is most recommendations for IT band syndrome might just be resting it. But if you rest a glute med tendinopathy, it's not necessarily going to get better because the tendon wants load to heal. So loading the tendon is the first step in the right direction, but we also want to reduce compression around the tendon as well. If you don't avoid compression, the tendon will just keep getting pissed off. Compression at the glute med tendon happens when the leg comes across midline or when the pelvis tips away as well. So basically the tendon wraps around that bone around the leg, and the compression is actually coming from the bone pressing into the tendon. One of the easiest ways to get into these positions is when you're on a single leg. So you probably want to reduce how much single leg activities you're doing in the short term, especially like standing and crossing over your legs. And another huge one is sleeping on your side without a pillow between your legs. So in summary, load that thing up, avoid compression, and just track your symptoms over time. All right, if you made it this far, please interact with the post. I put a lot of effort into these educational ones and they never do well at all because nobody cares about learning anything. Okay, goodbye.